All right, guys, Squid Game Season 3. We are almost there. We are less than 10 hours away. And and I have some more scoop. I know I keep changing my theories, but, as I get more information, it all makes sense, kind of. But Junhee... Okay, so here's the deal with Junhee. She is going to hand the baby off to Gi-hun, right? And why? Why does she do that? Well, Myung-gi says, "The hell with you," and he says, "The hell with you, I'm gone. You could keep the baby." Blah blah blah. And he gets frustrated and he doesn't want to deal with Junhee anymore. And so Myung-gi takes off, crosses the bridge, and survives. And now Gi-hun has the baby, and she refuses to play the game. But before the guards can actually shoot her, they let her. I don't know. I guess she stands there and watches Gi-hun cross the bridge with the baby, and she wants to make sure that the baby gets there safely before she takes her own life. Let's see, where's that crying picture? Okay, here, right here. So Gi-hun crosses the bridge. She's all happy, crying, a sign of relief. And and she's also crying because she's not going to ever see her baby anymore, and because she knows she's going to die. The guard is about to shoot her, and you can see the guard behind her right there, right? And the guard is about to shoot her. She's going to die, and she's it's a little sad, right? And crying a little bit, probably crying a lot. And so it's going to be a dramatic moment, and a heartbreaking moment. And the director has mentioned before that there is like transformations in these games, right? So Myung-gi, for example, he's going to have his transformation. Greed is going to catch up with him, and he wants that money more than anything. So he is smart and competitive, and so Myung-gi is going to go all the way. And so Junhee dies, Myung-gi lives, and the baby lives. Will the baby go with Myung-gi? I don't know. Will they let Myung-gi take care of the baby? I have no idea. That is something to look for. Junhee, she will die. Okay, so when she gets shot in the back, or shot, this is what she's going to look like. This is what it's going to look like, with the teardrops coming down, and she will be shot, I think. Okay, so, all right, next theory I want to mention. Oh, Hyunju right here. Oh, man, our favorite player. She does not make it to the 5th game, the jump rope game. She does not make it there. She dies in this maze game. I know, it's sad, but it's the truth. Well, I don't know. It's just a theory. But she opens that door, and we all seen movies before. We all seen dramas and stuff like that. If you open the door and you have that look on your face, and the show involves killing, then yeah, she's going to get killed. She's going to be stabbed in the back or something. And so someone will come from behind. I don't know which player, but who knows? Maybe Namgyu, I don't know, or Myung-gi. Somebody will come from behind and stab her, kill her, and that'll be the end of Hyunju. I know, it's sad, but she has done a good deed. She fought in the rebellion, and and what else? And she fought to protect Junhee and Gumja during the maze game. So her job is over. You know, she fulfilled her life prophecy, or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, and that was it. I mean, it's kind of weird that she did not really have a transformation. If she did have a transformation, I would say it was her fighting, like, you know, fist fighting, using her fighting skills during the maze game. Because other than that, it was just mainly like, you know, gunfighting, you know, using her military experience. But, you know, that's the end of Hyunju, and yeah, that is that. It's sad, but that's just what's gonna happen. I think it's just a theory. Remember, it's just a theory. I know somebody on TikTok called me a dumbass for one of my theories. I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, now okay, Junho right here. He's gonna there is a theory, and it's kind of suspicious, like this is okay, tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, so in all the trailers and teasers and all that, you don't see Junho with anybody. He's always alone. Every time he, you know, infiltrates the area, he's alone. So what if the games are already done? Maybe he's just a day too late, right? I don't know. The timing should be fine. I mean, he should know the timing, and because it's only 6 games, and you know, you only need like 1 week to play 6 games. So if I am correct, then he is going to end up on an empty island with only the front man. So that's where he meets the front man, and you know, they talk and do whatever, and you know, and all that, and then Junho ends up escaping the island. Another theory is that Junho infiltrates the island, but the thing is, he does not run into Kang Noel, right? The number 11. Actually, he probably never even sees her. But the thing is that he gets to the island, he gets to the front man. I don't think he's gonna kill his own brother. But you know, he's kind of trapped, and maybe Junho becomes the next front man. Who knows, right? So this is a tough theory. I think Captain Park does a really good job in trying to keep Junho from the islands. Yeah. So okay, now Myungi, we already talked about Myungi earlier, and his transformation is greed. Okay, greed catches up to him even more. So he's starving for that prize money. He wants that prize money so bad, he does not care if he has to kill everybody. At this point, he does not care about anybody. He does not have friends or an alliance with anybody in these games. So he's a lone survivor. I mean, he survives everything on his own. So yeah, he's a very smart guy, but the greed is going to catch up to him, and I don't know if he's gonna live or not. Maybe he'll die at the end. Yeah. So what else? Namgyu. Namgyu is, yeah, Namgyu. Yeah, there was some leaked footage. Oh, okay. Let me mention this one. The shaman lady predicted that Gi-hun has another purpose. There was another reason why Gi-hun is in those games, and it has to do with the baby. Now, what does Gi-hun do with the baby? I would most likely say that Gi-hun takes the baby in and raises the baby himself, and takes full custody and raises the baby himself as a single parent, right? And also goes to the United States to visit his daughter. Now, YouTuber No One Asked, that's the YouTuber, he mentioned in his prediction video that Gi-hun travels to the United States, and same situation, when the day that he's leaving, he sees a recruiter in the subway, not the same recruiter, but a different recruiter, and playing takji with somebody. Now, instead of, just like the YouTuber No One Asked mentioned, Gi-hun is going to, of course, he would be tempted to run over to the recruiter to try to stop it, but then he's going to realize that he can no longer intervene. He is not God. He does not control everyone. There's no possible way to control every single person. It's all human nature. And so Gi-hun is gonna think, it's more worth it for me to go be with my daughter and also raise this baby. And he just leaves it alone, and the games will go on. Even if the front man dies, or even if that whole island is destroyed, the games will still go on. One of the VIPs will keep the games going, and it's the sad truth. It just is. You cannot. Yeah, it's just a sad truth. It's human nature. If one thing is disabled, the manager or VIPs will find something else to solve the problem, and it will never end. The games will never end. The games will keep on going, and Gi-hun is just gonna realize that he can no longer intervene because he is not God, right? So all right, so any other predictions? Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, the feet you see right here, that is Gi-hun right there. It has to be. I don't know for sure, but let me know in the comments if it's wrong. But that looks like Gi-hun. I know Gi-hun's pants are a little bit shorter because Gi-hun is somewhat tall, right? Well, so is Namgyu, but Namgyu has baggier pants for some reason. But Gi-hun, maybe he pulls his pants up more. I don't know. But you see those ankles? You can see his ankles. And for the most part, throughout the whole games, you can see his ankles. And it's rides kind of high like that. So it has to be Gi-hun crossing that bridge. But they only show his feet. They don't show any baby blankets or anything like that. So yeah, that's probably what it is. And Gi-hun is the most competent player to run in those in the jump rope game. He's the only actual person. I think Junhee gave the baby to Gi-hun because Gi-hun is the only person in that Squid Game out of all the players that believes in humanity. He's the only one who is not selfish, the only kind-hearted person in there. So of course she respects him, and yeah, so that's why she gives him the baby. And I mean, his player age, he's not that old. He's probably like, what, 40 or something, somewhere in his 40s. And so I mean, you know, he could still raise a kid. He does have a young daughter. So, but anyways, that's the prediction for that. This right here, this is most likely Namgyo's feet, because I remember Namgyu had a bloodstain pattern on his feet, on his shoes. So that is most likely Namgyo's feet right there. Yeah, but anyways, let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe I'll make another video tonight. We'll see what happens. And then let me know what you think. Let me know your theories. Click that subscribe button and the like button. Leave comments, and I will catch you guys on the next video.